5 days ago, I was filming an event with some very high-level entrepreneurs. You can even say some multi-million-dollar names were speaking there. Russell Brunson, Bart and Sonny, Jeremy Lee Minor, very high-level entrepreneurs. And even though I wasn't one of those high-level names, I still had the opportunity to be around them. But more importantly, it made me realize the importance of being around those very high-level people, because it makes you look at things different. You see how they interact, you see how they carry themselves and how they speak and what they speak about, and it makes you think, you know, these guys aren't the brightest geniuses, most intelligent people in the world, but like if they could do it, like why can't I? You know? And it makes you almost want to level up to their level. Like it seriously wants to make you, it makes you want to be that type of person, just like them, high level. And so while I was filming this event, I shook the hands of some very high level entrepreneurs, and by being transparent and letting them know truthfully at the level that I was, even though it may make me lose credibility in who I am. They may be like, oh, this kid, he doesn't know shit or whatever, he's not at my level. You may think that, but the opposite was true. They related with me because they almost saw themselves in my position when they were first starting out. And it reminded them that they once wanted an opportunity and they once wanted to be someone in life. And so they almost reach out and help you too because of that. And although it may just be some golden nuggets that they give you, or maybe a few pointers or some free resources, it makes you relate with people at a deeper level, rather than if you were to put a fake persona up and have to put in twice the work because you're putting up a fake persona that's not you. So in realizing that being transparent is probably one of the most important things you could do along the journey, along your career, it's going to take you even further versus you trying to flex the cars or trying to flex the lifestyle that you don't really have. You might as well be transparent with people because they will connect with you at a deeper level. And not only that, but you will make more contacts than you think by being that transparent person. So you might as well just drop the fake persona and be yourself, because it's going to take you further than you think. And at this point, I've been at it for about 5 years in my entrepreneurial journey, and I'm not a millionaire at this point. However, I can say that I got some $1 million contacts on my pocket. And that's not a flex or nothing, but that's just to prove to you that even if you don't have the highest credibility, like myself at the time, 2025, it doesn't mean that you can't connect with the high level players in the game. So be transparent, because at the end of the day, it'll take you further, just like it's took me much further than I ever thought. I mean, I went from living in a car in Utah to living out here in Idaho with some very high-level people, and being around those high-level people, them knowing my situation and wanting to help me out in my journey. So how did I do that? Well, first of all, I met these people at a mastermind that was held at a mansion in Utah, and it was a mastermind that they were speaking at, mastermind of a very high-level entrepreneur as well. And how did I even get in that room, right? By being myself, by working for free. As much as you don't want to hear that, as much as you don't want to do that, sometimes that's what it takes. Sometimes that's what it takes, seriously. Working for free, but if that were to get you in the room, if that were to get you in front of those high-level entrepreneurs, the multi-million-dollar names, the gurus that you want to be like on YouTube, if that were to be what gets you in front of them and possibly presents you in a better way that you can, rather than meeting them at, I don't know, on the street or something and you coming up to them, sometimes you got to do what it takes. Sometimes you got to go through the grit and the grind and be willing to just serve first, even if you get nothing in return. But at the end of the day, it's not nothing that you're getting back, because you're getting experience. You're getting what most won't even get, because most aren't willing to do what it takes. So be transparent, be a serving person. Find out what you can do for someone today, because believe me, it'll take you further than what most people can take themselves on the journey. So again, we're back at it. We're out here in Rigby, Idaho. We're doing what it takes, man. And that's giving it our all, going all in, making sure that we're grinding it out and that we're providing results. And not only just results, but transforming into the person that I have to be, that I have to become in order to be that high-level entrepreneur that we all aspire to be. And just like you, I'm on the journey as well. But now I'm around the right people. I'm around the right contacts. And man, it feels good to be around those people, because it forces you to level up. And for the last 3 months, I've been the dumbest one in the room. I've been the youngest one in the room. And that's what's leveled me up more than me being by myself trying to figure it out. Because in most cases, you're not going to make it by yourself. Just like the wolves always roll around in packs, because they know that they're more powerful together. In the entrepreneurial journey, you have to connect your way to the top. Sometimes you have to know someone to get in the room. And sometimes that's what it takes. So you might as well grind it out. You might as well be the person that is willing to give. And one thing I heard from Dan Locke is, if serving is below you, then leading is above you. So if serving is below you, leading is above you. Meaning if you can't serve, you definitely can't lead. So you might as well be willing to do the free work. Stay up late at night doing the free work. Be willing to do what it takes, because most won't do it. So that's what's going to make you stand out. And most importantly, what's helped me more than anything, besides serving as much as I can and by doing the free work when you have no credibility, is being extremely transparent, because that's what's got me to connect with those $1 million names. That's the reason why they invest in me. And it may not be money, but in most cases, it's their time. And you can say it's money because their time is money. They charge $5,000 for an hour. Just like Ty Lopez, when he went to go live with Joel Salatin, like, he was working on a farm with him for like 8 months. And who knows if he was getting paid or not. Right now, I've been working with this high-level entrepreneur that I'm with here in Idaho. And dude, I was living in a car and he got me out of that situation. And it makes me think, was I the chosen one? Like how did I get myself in this position? Like, it's crazy. But it all started with being extremely transparent and being willing to serve and not expect anything in return. That's what it's about. That's truly what it's about, is being transparent, not faking anything. Although it may make you lose credibility, it's okay. And be willing to serve, and you will make those high-level contacts. And by high-level contacts, I'm not talking about someone that is a fake guru or a coach online that, you know what I mean? I'm talking about someone that is not only them a high-level entrepreneur, but connected with the high-level entrepreneurs in this space. The ones that are in the inner circles and the masterminds, the ones that get invited to speak. Those are the high-level entrepreneurs I'm talking about. So you might as well be willing to be vulnerable, transparent, and be willing to serve, because that's what's helped me. And at the end of the day, I'm not telling you I'm a multimillionaire myself, but I'm around those type of players. And boy, do they Do they know how to live life? That's for sure. Do they know how to live life's finest? So you might as well get in front of those type of people by being willing to serve, because they'll reach out and help you too. They were once at that position. So they were once in that position, and you almost remind them of them when they were at the bottom, if you're at the bottom, obviously. So without the transparency, I most likely wouldn't be in the position I'm at right now. And you can definitely say we're on the way, just because we're being mentored by the right person. So transparency always wins. That's for sure. But at the end of the day, I'm just documenting the journey here, because I can already see the upside coming forward. So get back at it, get going, and document your journey too. All right?